everyone, it's Kourtney Barnum from Rett U, bringing you this week's Rett U Book Club. This week we're going to read one of, I have a ton of favorite books. I say every time that we do this that I'm going to read one of my favorite books, but I pretty much love all books, so we're just going to say we're going to read another book. This week we're reading More Parts. This book is great. I've used this a lot of different ways in my classroom when I was teaching. I used it for rhyming words. I used it to teach my kiddos idioms because it really uses great idioms that can confuse some of our kiddos. So really great way to teach idioms in this book. So a couple different ways you can do this. When I was teaching it in my classroom, one of the things I did was we would talk about the idiom. For example, I think one of them was, it's sure to crack you up. So my kiddos were drawing pictures of what they thought that meant. Now, I know, of course, our girls and boys may not have the fine motor ability to do that, but they could find other ways to show what they mean. Maybe find some pictures in a magazine or different ways to show that they mean it cracks me up. So just a way to think about that. So today we're going to read More Parts by Tedd Arnold. Things are bad and getting worse. Each day it's something new. With all the stuff I hear about, I don't know what to do. Oh, things are getting bad, he says, and getting even worse. Even worse, because every day it's something new. I wonder what he means, because he doesn't know.
I don't know.
He doesn't know what to do. He does not know what to do. All right, so we got to figure out, I wonder what he means. I wonder what he means, because I'm looking and all his toys are fine. But he looks, if I was to describe him, go up to my feelings, he looks a little confused, I think, and maybe also a little bit, upset. So let's find out what happens. Oh my goodness, look at him. One day I tripped on my red truck and it just fell apart. But when I told my mom, she said, "I'll bet that broke your heart." So one day, he was just walking along and he fell. He fell on his red. Let's go to our colors.
Square.
Nope. Sorry, hit the wrong button there, guys. On his red truck. On his red truck, he fell, and it broke. It was broken. But when he told his mom, she said, "I'll bet that broke your heart." She says, I bet that broke your heart. I know what I'm thinking already. I think he is thinking that his heart really did break, like just crumbled apart. That's one of those idioms. I'll bet that broke your heart. Let's find out. That's exactly what he thought. Look, he thinks it is hard, like the screws coming out and the gears are all messed up. And he's going,
I'll tell you what I think.
That's
horrible.
horrible. That's horrible. I guess that's possible. Who knows? I don't think Mom would lie. I'd better play more carefully. This pillow's worth a try. So he is worried. Let's go to feelings. He is worried or nervous. There we go. He is nervous that his mommy might be right and that his heart might be broken. Because he does not think Mom would lie. So he's afraid. Let's go to describe. He is afraid to play. He's afraid to play. So he has to be careful. Let's see, describe. He has to be careful. He has to be careful. So he's going to put a pillow. Let's go to household. A pillow on him to keep him safe. People say all kinds of things that I don't understand. Like when my dad asked me if I would please give him a hand. Oh, so he is getting confused. He's getting confused by what people say. Like when your mom said, I'll bet that broke your heart. Or dad says, would you give me a hand. Give me a hand. He does not mean to literally give him a hand. What does he mean by that when he says, would you give me a hand? I wonder what you think he means when he says, would you give me a hand? I think he means, let's go to question words. He would say, let's see, go back, will you help? Will you help? Let's see where our word help is. Will you help me is what he's asking. Will you help me? I didn't know my hands come off, and I don't want them to. So I'll make sure that they stay on with gloves and lots of glue. Oh my goodness, so he thinks that his hand will come off. Let's see. Will come, let's go back, will come off. Oh, it's not gone. So will come off. So he's freaking out. He's like, what are you talking about? So he puts some, let's go to glove things. He put some
Glove.
gloves and some glue on his hands to keep them with him. Ooh, I don't think that's
No.
not such a good idea. Okay, so remember he put glue and gloves on his hands. Let's see what happens next. Our next door neighbor had a joke he wanted us to hear. He said, "It's sure to crack you up." I ran away in fear. Oh my goodness, so their neighbor, let's go to people, and let's go to community people. Their neighbor was going to tell them a joke, and he so wanted to tell it. He wanted them to laugh. He wanted them to laugh. So he said, "It's sure to crack you up." So the boy thinks that people are going to just fall apart, that they're just going to rip apart, just crack. Because he said he cracked up. So the boy, let's go to moving. Let's go to our word forms. He ran away. Oh, that's one of our position words. So let's go down here to positions. He ran away, and he was feeling very afraid. He was scared. He didn't want to crack up. Who wants to hear a joke like that? Not my idea of fun. I gotta keep my head together. It's my only one. Oh my goodness, look at him. So he's got his pillow on the front. He is so afraid. He's so afraid that he's going to fall apart. He does not want to hear that joke. He does not think it is funny at all. He's like, I don't even understand this. So now my teacher has me worried too. This happened yesterday. She said to stretch our arms and legs before we go and play. So yesterday at school, his teacher sorry guys, let me just look for this really quick. I'm not sure why I'm blanking on this one. I was looking right at it. Do you ever have that happen to you where you're looking for a button and you just can't find it? So his teacher, he was at school, and his teacher said to stretch. To stretch. Oh, so we're going to go to clothing actions. To stretch his arms and stretch his legs before they go out to play. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I was thinking, that he thinks that their arms are just going to stretch out. Now, I don't know, this is probably going to age me a little bit when I say this, but there used to be a cartoon on called Inspector Gadget, and he had Go-Go Gadget arms, that his arms stretched like that. So that's what I think of when I see this. I can make a text to movie connection or text to cartoon connection, right? Oh my goodness. I'm sure she thinks it's good for us, but that's just too bizarre. My arms and legs are long enough. I like the way they are. So he does not want his legs to get any longer. Let's see. Any longer. Any longer. He does not want them to get any longer. He likes them just the way they are. He likes them just the way they are. And she says that's just too bizarre. Another way to say bizarre would be to say that is bonkers, or maybe to say that is so, maybe so, let's go back. So weird, or so bonkers, or just bizarre. I know I've got a lot to learn. I'm little and I'm young. But what did my grandma really mean when she said, hold your tongue? Oh, so he knows. He knows. Let's see, let's go to he.
No.
He.
No.
My fingers are going faster than my brain. Do you ever have that happen? He
No.
knows that he is young, and that he still has more to learn. But what does she mean when Grandma says, hold your tongue? So let's see. Hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue.
Does she mean to literally hold your tongue? What do you guys think? Does she mean to hold your tongue? Or does she mean something else? I wonder what she thinks she means when she says, hold your tongue. I think she means to be quiet. To be quiet. Tongue's a slimy, jiggly, squishy, slippery little squirt. It'd be my luck to squeeze too hard and lose it in the dirt. So he thinks Grandma means that she wants him to literally hold his tongue. Let's go to topics, body, to hold his tongue. And he's afraid that he will drop it in the, let's go to topics, outside, probably in the dirt. He's afraid he will drop it in the dirt because it's so slimy and slippery. So I decided that it's best to just stay here in my room. Because who knows when some little thing just might lead to my doom. So look at him, he's got his tongue all wrapped up, he's got his body all wrapped up, he's got his gloves on, and he is not going to leave his room. Let's see, let's go to inside. And he is not going to leave his bedroom. He is going to stay there. He is going to stay there because he thinks he will be safe. Then Mom and Dad came in and asked me, "Why are you upset?" I told them all the things I've heard that get me in a sweat. So here comes his Mom and Dad. And they want to know, let's go to questions. They want to know why are you, let's go to feelings. Why are you scared or worried or maybe grumpy or maybe a little nervous? And so he told them, he was like, oh my goodness, let me go back. Let's go to clear it off. He told them, let's see, he told them, let's go up to our magic wand. He told them everything he was scared or worried about. All those different things. Oh, I hope his parents can help him feel better. Like Coach who says before each game is ready to begin, he gets so nervous that he nearly jumps out of his skin. Oh my goodness, so he's talking about their coach jumping. Let's see. Fast jumping. Let's try that again. Fast. We're going to go here to jump. Jumping out. Let's see. Out of his skin. Let's see. out of his skin. He is afraid he's going to jump out of his skin. Or what a friend said recently, well, it gave me such a fright. He claimed his baby sister screams her lungs out every night. Oh my goodness, she screams. She screams or yells, let's see. She yells her lungs, let's see. Her lungs out every night. Does that mean that she really screams her lungs out? No, that is not what it means. It just means that she yells and cries a lot, doesn't she? My skin could slip, my head may crack, and I may break my heart. I could lose my lungs, my hands, who knows when it might just start. What if by accident my body just flies apart? Oh my goodness, he is so afraid of what will happen. All those different things. My skin could slip, my head might crack. You listening to, are you listening to, we've got some rhyme scheme going. Crack, heart, apart, start. Oh my goodness. And he has just completely flown apart. Mom and Dad just smiled and looked, relieved that I'm okay. And Mom explained to me about the things that people say. So sometimes when people say things, they're using words that don't always make sense when you hear them. And though Dad laughed, I know he didn't mean to be unkind when he said, for a minute, son, we thought you'd lost your mind. And look, could you imagine if you lost your brain? Oh my goodness, let's go to here. What if you lost your brain? Oh my goodness, that would just be, that would just be terrible. Terrible or really, really awful if you lost your brain. So that's our end of our book of More Parts. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Rett You Book Club. If you guys have any books or that you'd like to hear us do, please let us know by emailing me at Kourtney@gp2c.org. And like I said, great book to use for rhyming, to talk about idioms, finding different ways to, help them think about what that means. It's a great activity to do. What do you think this means? And giving them some choices. So, great book, More Parts by Tedd Arnold, and we'll see you next time for the Rett You Book Club.